race fans, it's Adrian here. Welcome back to Just a Ride. So what we have here for the Just a Ride Unlearned is a K5 750. And for the Unlearned of the Unlearned, I just spoke of a Suzuki GSXR 750 2005 model. K5. I have done a bit of Trackday Prepping on this. Ugh, hang on. I gotta turn it back to you, sorry. Alright. Yeah, bit of a track day coming up real soon. This is exciting. And yeah, just the general things that we have to do to ensure our track days are fun and safe is the checks that I have already done. Yeah, so just the general maintenance that the track day needs, this bike got in way of this new tool that I've purchased, the fuel injector cleaner from Motion Pro. Fantastic bit of kit, that. My goodness, very impressed with that tool. Yeah, so there was a few things that had to get done. The observant viewer would already notice. Obviously, this is post the work, yes. So let's go to the videotape of the injectors and other miscellaneous things getting upgraded. Just want to get in. I've taken out my fuel rail. These are the ports where that injector goes into, and that there is said fuel rail with injectors still attached that I am going to clean with that tool. Nice. All right. So this guy I suppose you just got to seat a bloody O-ring down in there. Nothing excessive. 400 foot-pounds of torque and you'll be right. Alright, now we're a little piggyback connector. So this job I have already done on my Honda Fireblade a couple of weeks ago, which desperately needed it because the bike was just chugging and slugging along. It was disgusting. Let's be honest. I mean, it is a beautiful bike, and there's no doubt, but it is nearly 100,000 kilometers old. So it was possibly the first time that those injectors had ever been cleaned, and I did all 4 of them. Actually, strike that. I did it all 8 of them on the Fireblade. There's primary and secondary injectors, and I did them and I went for a ride after, and it was amazing. So the Jixer's sort of not even saying to me that it needs this done, but I just want to do it anyway because I know how beneficial it is. So there's a 9-volt battery, which tasted a bit funny. That's inside there. So I'm just to ensure that there's activation. So I'm just going to prime that and press some goodness in there. Oh yeah. Oh, well, that's probably why I've got that there, isn't it? How good's that? And then the other port. The other port there is just to reverse it and just back flush the injector to ensure that it's good to go. I'm just gonna pull that out there first. I think that'd probably be the smartest thing to do. Yeah. Bloody brilliant tool. Thoroughly recommend it. How's that going? Gotta go like that. Fantastic. And my little piss trough. So I'll put these back in the bike now, and we are good to go. Spark plugs are on the way as well. Just thought I'd freshen this thing up whilst I've got this thing stripped down. Lovely. Just well, rubber mounts that are in the throttle body that goes into. So it's quite the joy, just quietly. And 4 Phillips head fasteners hold this throttle body on. Oh, sorry, holds the fuel rail onto the throttle bodies. 3 fasteners hold the click. Just tight, you know, like you don't have to be a bloody scientist about it. It goes there. Let's put that under that actually. Maybe not. Hang on. There we go. I'm quite the fan of just seeing where the wires want to naturally rest and go, and that helps you solve the puzzle as to where the heck it went and came from. So that's the fuel. That's the bottom of the airbox. So is that. That's also a fuel breather. That's fuel tank as well. All right, so the fuel rail is back onto the throttle body. I'm not going to put the airbox on yet because I've got to get to the Sparky McDooeys, the spark plugs, which are couldn't just go to the shop and get because this bike is too old for the specific high revving plug that I wanted. So the old eBay.who'sinwawazza has those coming to me in the next few days. So that ain't going to go on. That airbox is not going to go on. But through the trickery of editing, you you are not going to perceive the next few days. It'll go by like that. We're good and in there, let me tell you. Good and in there. There we go. Oh. Whoa! Nice. Electrode gap already checked. Click. Nice. That's on there. The two halves. It's a story of two halves. See the split? I mean, that's what these fastenings here are for. They're going through and clamping these two halves together. I think fundamentally that's where my issue's at. A caliper with two halves. This two-piece game, I reckon that's my issue, and I need to source something that isn't two-piece. you reckon that is? Have a bloody go at the Italian craftsmanship in that. Finally, no more excuses. That is one piece of metal with sintered race brake pads in there. This is exciting. This is a good day. Let's get these on the bike. You even have the option of which side that bleed nipple is on. So there's a little, I've already checked it out, there's like a blocking plug grub screw in there. So yeah, you just unscrew that, put it in there, take the grub screw, put it there, if that was your preference. But I like it on that side, it's right on that side. That's obviously that's where the banjo bolt's gonna go. Sintered race pads. One piece body construction. This is the sound of me officially running out of excuses. So I'm gonna own this. I've got everything this bike needs now. And it's all up to the contents of the leather suit. Can we just, do you mind just sitting back and enjoying that with me? Have a go at that. Please. Let's get that thing tight. Oh. Click. Yeah, that's tight. Wow. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That is pretty damn cool. Alright, what do we need to do? I've got a double banjo bolt here, because I go two here. I don't have a splitter. I got the two bolts. Good for it. Just got to sandwich the crush washers. There's the other one. Well, one more crushy. So in June this year, I was at the Isle of Man, whatever, yeah, and I purchased this sticker kit. And as I was purchasing this overpriced sticker kit for £5, that's like 10 or 11 of my dollars, I'm purchasing these stickers and I'm looking at, and all week too, this is like the corporate logos that you can't miss when you're on the Isle of Man during the race. And just, you know, as the screen printer artiste that I am, I was really impressed with the combination of that dark blue navy and the orange, which you see everywhere. It's the corporate branded colours. So I'm purchasing that sticker kit. I'm going, oh yeah, 100%. These are going to adorn my track bike. But my track bike is blue and white. And you go to Inspiration Paints and you say, give me some of that 2-pack in a rattle can that you guys sell, and I'm going to make the bottom half of this orange. And the colours matched too. Like, I give them a specific tone upon which to work on, and they mix it and match it in a rattle can. It's 2-pack. It's nice and robust and strong. Let's get this on the bike. Zeus quarter turn. Love them. Love bloody things. Zeusy! Hey Zeusy! Seriously though, so pretty. I went there, I bought the stickers. It be so. Happy days. How good does it look? Like I said, the blue and orange, there's something about it. Obviously we all know green and orange works, but le bleu, very nice. So yeah, I have a track day in a couple of weeks' time at Morgan Park. Super excited for that. Yeah, this kick this in the guts the day after, doing all the spark plugging and injector cleaning stuff, and you can just breathing well. Not like I said, not that I really needed it, but you can feel the benefits of it. So I'm happy there. And solving the forever brake problems that I always had with this bike. It just, you get the bike and it's all completely standard, and incrementally I was upgrading. You go to braided brake lines, same problem. And then you go to master cylinder, same problem. And this problem being, obviously, at the end of the day, the lever, it's getting longer and longer. And as a single digit breaker, I don't have much real estate for that lever to move, because these guys are still on the bar. And that's the end of your day. You're on a track day and it's after lunch, a couple of sessions, and as soon as that lever just remotely touches that part of your glove, right, done, I'm out of here. Yeah. So hopefully this will ensure that I get just a bit more track time, get my bloody money's worth, So I'm super excited about this upcoming track day, coupled with a new race suit and boots as well. which I had just tried on the Honda Fireblade. Just went for a road ride with the new leathers and the new boots, and they're magic. I didn't realise how restrictive the old Alpine Star rip-off leathers that I used to own. No beef against them, that's all I could afford at the time, so that be so, right? But yeah, lucky enough to have got a decent Berwick suit now, and the flexibility in it is astonishing. So can't wait to couple movement, freedom of movement with mind-numbingly good brakes. Get some. Thanks for your patience. Be well.